Alright guys, so I got the JDM BB cup holder and the little cargo box above the glove box, and I didn't see any videos on how to do it, so I figured I'd show you guys what I did. It took a couple hours, but the box is pretty easy. It's 2 screws. Don't be afraid to screw into it. Just barely sand this down. Probably could have took a little less off than I did, but fits pretty good. It's got a very small gap on the top, so just a little sanding of the corner. You'll see when you get it. And then that one, make sure you're low enough on that one, because there is a little the airbag bolt box cover is right there. So here's the BB installed somewhat. Hooked it up to ignition. So when you turn the key off, I have my ground lights hooked up too. And then when you open it, it's got the 2 cup holders. Pretty strong. Fog light switch. Security. This is for my lower lights. And then I also did the amber bulbs, which I'll show you how that works. So let me go ahead and pull it back off. It just kind of pops out. Let's get this thing off for you guys. Show you what's going on. So being JDM, you know how that stuff is. You gotta really want it. So this thing, I actually didn't modify anything on this piece. The only thing I did is take the little bulbs from my stock one, put them in there. That way it's amber. And so here's where all the craziness happens. I mean, you gotta really want the BB console, and don't cry, but start by cutting these off. So I just use a little Harbor Freight air saw and just cut that sucker off. I mean, you could probably cut a little less than this, maybe more flush, but I already screwed into the dash for this, so I was like, why not just get another dash of pick and pull if it really matters. Cut those both off, and then there's a piece back here. You need to cut it, see, right around. Take that whole thing off, because cup holder goes in there. And then you have to notch this. So there's normally a hole, like part of it's right here, a little square hole. So what I do is I just go straight down from the hole. See this hole? You'll see where you need to cut it, but it's a little bit below that. Just notch it. I think this one I did a little bit better than this one, but it's kind of, it doesn't really, it's not critical. Just get it close. Okay, and then fog light's too short, so I just added like, I don't know, about a foot, just so it's really easy, but the security still fits. And then that's my underglow lights. That works. So you also take a file this out, file it more over if you can, but this one I filed the whole thing. just file it enough to make this fit, because this thing is actually supposed to be like that, but look, it's like that. So thanks a lot, Toyota, right? But if you file that thing out, file the whole thing out really good, it fits a lot tighter. And then I filed the bottom one as well, but I also took this thing, pulled the clip off, so there's the clip, and then you can see I actually trimmed there, right there. I trimmed that. I just barely did this, so it took about an hour to figure everything out, but it normally looks like that on there. So, see? Trim that off completely, make it flush. And then this is the cigarette lighter. I mean, this way works, but kind of feel like it'd be better just to butt connector this straight to this, because these are working for now, but I feel like they might fall out there because one's small and one's big, so you gotta file one down to make it fit. So then that, now you can see how it fits here, but see, it barely fits in there like that. It's kind of a tight fit. The tighter the better, so don't overcut this, because you don't want this to like go in there like too tight, or too loose. I mean, you want it kind of tight so that it doesn't push in. Like this side's actually, this side's a lot better than the other side, now that I know, but this side's a little, see, it goes in too far. But you can make a bracket. There's some guys that are making brackets, but it's not necessary. So that's pretty much the hard part. And then you just put it together. Tricky part is getting this box. It has these little tabs. Gotta line those up with these, and then it clips in right here. So that the problem I have is these little tabs will break. You gotta be very careful with these. And then same with these ones. This one came already kind of flexed. But yeah, see, you can see why I didn't have the hole big enough, it started to flex that. So you can actually trim that too. That's this hole. But so there it is, you guys. That's how you put the BB center console in with cup holders. Hopefully you guys like that video. There's a little switch. Pretty easy now that I know, but figuring that out was not that easy. So, check out my Instagram, Alpha Dog Garage, and wait for some more videos to come up. Swaps, whatnot, JDM stuff. Take it easy, guys.